Hey man, do nice guys really finish last? Do you have to be a jerk to attract women? Well, let's talk about it. Hey man, I'm Valor from Modern Flirting, and I have been doing this for a long time. And this is a topic that's near and dear to me, as I used to embody that nice guy persona. All right, and so I'm gonna give you a few ways to get out of that. Number one, give value. Okay, when I'm talking about giving value, I'm not talking about money. I'm not talking about material possessions. I'm not talking about all the cool trips that you go on or anything of that sort. What I'm talking about is your intrinsic value and you giving value to her, making her day better. Is her day going to be better with you in it or not? That's the way that I look at it before I even approach. I'm about to brighten up somebody's day, is the way that I'm looking at it. She's about to have a positive experience and have a great time interacting with me. And I know that to be the case. And if she's not with that, that's her call. That's okay. Not everybody recognizes value. Some people are blind to it. But as long as you come from it with that mindset, with a mindset of giving, instead of what can I get out of this interaction? What can I get from this girl? What can you contribute to this interaction? I think is a very key way of looking at it. Speaking of giving value, that is what we do every single day in our free Facebook group. I'm gonna link it up in the description. We got over 3,600 members and counting of guys just like yourself who have questions, and you have guys just like me to be there to answer those questions. So become a member today. Number two, being kind. All right, look, I've seen different guys talk about, oh, well, you can't actually be nice to a girl. You can't actually be kind because that will show weakness. And weakness is not something that's attractive. Okay, I agree. Weakness isn't something that's attractive. But just because you're kind doesn't make you weak. You could call it kindness, you could call it niceness, you could call it being accommodating, whatever. You shouldn't be doing these things out of what can I get from her by doing this. If I'm so nice to her, she'll recognize how kind I am and what a good guy I am, and she'll just be attracted to me and just see that we should just be together. Man, get out of the Disney movie, bro. That's not gonna happen for you. What is going to happen is you're gonna be in the friend zone. That's exactly what's gonna happen. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't do those things, that you shouldn't be kind or anything like that. It needs to come from a place of where you're not looking for reciprocity, where you're looking to just contribute. And if she's cool with that, fine. If she's not cool with it, that whatever. But at the end of the day, by you showing that you're kind because you want to be, not because you need to be, that is a big difference. I'm very kind to people. I am a nice guy in the traditional sense of I love giving people compliments. I love brightening up people's day. Hopefully you watching these videos, you get the full scope of that, and this is something that you look to as a positive experience for you, because that's what I look to do, okay? But you should be looking to do the same in your interactions, not just be receptive to that, but also be looking to give it as well. Number three, boundaries. See, look, when people say nice guys finish last, really what it is guys with no boundaries finish last. Why? Because if you don't have any boundaries, people are willing and able to take advantage of you. And oftentimes, I just had a conversation about this yesterday with a student of mine. You know, here's the thing. A lot of times people aren't looking to actually take advantage of you. Okay, they're not plotting. I'm gonna get him this time. It isn't anything that nefarious. Usually it's just, hey, you always do what people ask you to do, so, I could use some help with this. Can you help me? And if you're a guy with no boundaries and you've got other things on your plate, you're likely to say yes to that. Now you got one more thing on your plate, right? So nice guys finishing last is really guys without boundaries. And so, look, start reinforcing those boundaries. Start having boundaries and then showing that you have the wherewithal to actually defend those boundaries. okay? If you don't know what your boundaries are, we need to have a conversation, because otherwise, you know, you're gonna go through life with people just running roughshod over you. That's why it's a good idea to subscribe to this channel, so you get these types of insights, so you don't live your life getting taken advantage of. All right, number 4, playful teasing. A lot of times nice guys think that they have to just pay compliments, just dole them out. Here you go, girl, get up on that pedestal. I got a bunch of compliments to give you. You know, like, come on, man. Now, this may sound contrary to what I said in the first point, but don't look to be over complimenting. If I'm going to compliment a girl and say she has pretty eyes, I'm not going to tell her she has pretty eyes, not right on the onset anyway, because she's heard that a million times, right? I'm going to say something more unique, like, you know, you make really good eye contact. That is really rare in a girl. Now, that's a compliment she's never heard before. And what is that going to do? That's going to reinforce to her that she should continue to make eye contact with me. And having that eye contact helps build attraction. But by playfully teasing her, you're showing her, hey, I'm not gonna put you on that pedestal. Now, I don't mean being ruthless and harsh or anything like that, but just by joking around. The same way you would with one of your friends, with maybe a little sister, whatever. The same way that you joke around and tease with them and you're not really serious, same thing goes with her. And by the way, the more attractive the girl is, the more receptive she will be to this, because she's tired of being on pedestals. She's tired of being idolized. She wants to be and have the human experience. And if you give that to her, it is a breath of fresh air. All right, so listen, guys, hope you got a lot out of this. We will see you in the next one.